How you feel about it, Miss Nicole?
I don't have really much to say about it.
She want a Drake.
Nah. Listen. We know you want that Drake package, but you on the podcast was real on the cut. We need you to say something.
I mean, everyone wants the Drake package, but you gotta be able to give up. Everything costs at a price. So you want to be Lucy and Drake's baby, and get all the perks that come with being Lucy and Graves, like little sugar baby and stuff. And once you stop getting that, now you want to turn on him and sue him and shit. It's just like, come on, bro. Like, you know what you were in, you know what relationship you were in. So why? I don't know. I just feel like I was always taught a lame nigga always gonna be a lame nigga, no matter how much money he got, or what he has in his possession. So I've never been a huge Drake fan in the first.
So Drake is a lame nigga to you?
And suing over a rap is kind of like, bro, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but
he's suing over rap beef. I want y'all to understand this. You remember Jadakiss and Beanie Siegel, how personal that got? Beanie Siegel was really running up on them D-block niggas, workers, pulling them out the trucks and beating. Like, it got real. It got serious. They was looking for each other and all type of shit. 50 and Ja really got physical. They was in the studio, cut the lights out. 50 got cut up, stabbed, whatever the case, but they really had rumbles. 50 really boop, bop, bing, got Ja chain. Like, it really went to real violence. Game went up to the Hot 97. They had the shootout game. Mans got popped up. Imagine them niggas going to court after all that. And he's supposed to be street niggas. Drake on the track talking about the 6. I got shooters here. I got this, that. And mind you, he's the one that provoked Kendrick. Kendrick didn't drop for weeks. Where your man's at? Where your man's at? Tell your man to get in the booth. Kendrick said, cool, sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas. What Drake come back with? Sometimes you got to pop out and sue niggas. No, nigga, this is his motherfucking Jewish side coming out. We kept telling y'all, not like us. These niggas is not from the culture. Hip-hop was made here in the ghettos, in the hoods, in the streets of the U.S. This is why I always tell you niggas, it's always going to circle back to the streets, nigga, because this is where it comes from. You're not going to come from the fucking suburbs or somewhere out the fucking country trying to change the rules of this shit, nigga. Either you come play by the rules or take your bitch ass back over there where it's nice at.
I just think. He didn't understand.
Shout out to the chat.
I don't know what he thought by doing this. Also, I wonder, like, his relationship moving forward with the labels, right? And then you got to think about what factoring all the artists that are under UG. Like, they could cut his water off completely. So what he's doing is not only, it's a double-edged sword. Like, it's killing him from a peer standpoint of view of people within the same realm as him, looking at him like, I don't want to fuck with bro, because if I get in a beef with him now, he might sue me, or I just don't respect that. Then you have the label that might blacklist him to other labels and other partnerships and then take off 30% of the artists. So he's taking a big-ass risk by doing this on the production side and on the peer side as well. So there has to be something that he feels he can really get out of it to put this risk up, to me personally.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say Drake is a brand, and anybody that fuck with Drake is gonna make money, regardless. And he knows this himself. But I want to ask y'all: do y'all think can we see the positive out of this? Is he by him exposing the machines and exposing the things that helped him propel to be where he is now? Is this good for hip hop? Because now he's feeling some type of way that the machine that he's been using to keep him top 10. They got Kendrick on the motherfucking jazz, on the soul R&B, any top 10 on Apple Music. Kendrick his album is on every last track. Like if you go on that shit. So, and Drake's been like that for years. This is how Drake been able to keep certain positions that they talk about. His name been on everything. You can go type in some fucking punk rock and Drake would be on the top list. You know what I'm saying? Even though this is not the music that he makes. So it's like now the machine is working against him. He's trying to expose the machine because he's equivalent. He's made enough money to the point where he won't get hurt out of this shit.
Nah, he can get hurt because they don't knock somebody off for less.
I'm not saying he can get knocked off in that way. I'm saying hurt for his pockets wise, like he's made already. Drake was getting maybe, don't quote me on this, 500,000, all types of shows.
Them shows, but okay. So to answer your question,
what I'm saying is he would be rich forever if he stopped rapping today.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. He won't get hurt in that way, but understanding that he's already hurt by Kendrick for the perception. But it's like we expect certain shit. We knew Drake wasn't no gangster. We knew, but we hear him popping shit on songs and you see it in interviews and he's soft as fuck. So it's like, what do we expect?
Hold on, let us answer your question.
Like, didn't we allow him to do those things?
We
Like,
allowed
didn't
it for
say,
10,
like,
over
oh,
10 years.
We didn't say like, oh, here's this Canadian guy. He's half Jewish, half black. He's not even from the U.S. and he's trying to make hip hop music, and we're just gonna let him be as good as he wants to because why? Like
and he did blackface. Hold on. And he did blackface. Hold on, we gotta answer your first question. So your first question. Is there a positive? Yeah, there's a positive in everything, but here's where it goes wrong. He didn't team up with the industry. Like, look, y'all, they fucking us over. This is what they doing. How do I know? Because I've been on the good side of it. Now I'm on the bad side of it. Let's take them down. Even though that's still kind of, because nigga, when you was working for you, you didn't care, bro. It's not like he's some vigilante that's exposing the industry. No, I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not saying it.
This is what. No, but this is what the fans. The Glazers are trying to make an excuse of he's taking the establishment down. No, the establishment seemingly turned their backs on him in this one, and he's going down. That's the only reason. And he's using Kendrick as the scapegoat. Like, why do y'all keep going over the fact that he's using the song Not Like Us as the scapegoat, not just going at them directly because, okay, this is what they're doing. They're using money for this. They using bots. No, he's using the beef song. If he would have won this beef, he wouldn't be suing, nigga. Like, come on, cut it out. How you feel about it?
This system was created because of him. So if anybody's going to be able to take it down, he's going to be the only artist that's able to, because Spotify having being 20% of UMG's income, that's because of Drake. He's the reason why that partnership has been what it is. So if it's going to be anybody, it can be him. But I don't see it like you just said. The reason why I think it'll fail is because it's for itself. It's reason for music. It's not for the betterment of the whole industry. It's
right.
solely for you, and that for that reason, it's not.
Yeah, I'm not saying it in that sense. I'm saying that he feels betrayed, so now he's exposing it. It's like, yeah, y'all betrayed. Y'all going against me now. I use y'all for however long I can use y'all. But what I'm getting at now, because what she just said, like, why do we allow this? Drake been rapping since 2008, from what I can remember, and making songs like Ransom and all that with Lil Wayne, and we accepted all that shit. Don't tell me you wasn't a Drake fan.
But he also.
I found out about Drake. I knew Aubrey. I didn't know Drake.
Y'all know what's even
She talking about I knew Aubrey.
Everybody said this. Nobody knew her from the grass.
I knew it. I did. I was watching Jimmy on the grass.
You was watching Jimmy?
Yeah.
Who the fuck watching the grass?
So when he was kissing niggas?
No, when he did his ass grab and all that weird shit that was going on in the grass, people were still supporting him. Y'all supported him when he did the music, and whoever was watching that, it is what it is. The grass.
I think we all like Singy Drake, the like take care Drake.
It don't matter.
Hold on.
Drake. Like we didn't when we started seeing that, we were like, okay, is he really from the hood? Like, what is he talking about? Like, okay, but we allowed him to keep doing it because it just sounded good. Like, I think people forget. Like sometimes people just like to listen to music just because it sounds good.
But this is what I'm saying, because you said like we allowed this, and you was a Drake supporter.
His peers, like the black culture, allowed it.
All of us did. We all. Nobody. I don't give a fuck. There's nobody on it. Drake couldn't get this big if he didn't make hits.
What you getting at with that?
So my whole point, because she was just saying like, oh, why did we allow Drake to get to talk this gangster shit and do what he do? We knew. I know niggas is studio rappers. I know for the majority of point, half these rappers are not what they rap about. So Drake, I never expected him to be a gangster. I never expected him to be something else. So now that he's doing what he's doing, it's not like a big commotion. Exactly.
No, it's a surprise, bro. This is the thing. No, for everybody.
No, for me, it's not a surprise.
Suing niggas is a surprise, nigga. Nobody thought you didn't think I was gonna sue niggas, cuz. Stop it.
But when it happens, I'm not surprised, because what angle do you take as a nigga from the streets? Like Kendrick say, squabble up. He's not thinking that approach.
This is music, nigga. Go make a hit.
So this is what I'm saying.
Go make a hit.
So when a square does, so if you saying a regular civilian on the street, he's still a civilian, calls the police on you, are you surprised?
This has nothing to do with civilian in the street, though. This is music. Okay, but we're not looking at it from that aspect. This is
I'm looking at it from that.
Right, because you're from the streets.
Let's
keep music industry. We're not looking at none of these niggas that go do nothing. I'm saying from the music aspect. When Nas dropped Ether, Jay got on the radio and said he almost cried. Like, go listen to that. Hold on. It don't matter. Go listen to that interview. That nigga said, nigga, I damn near cried. Like I had to really take a breather and go, shit, what next? And what did he do? He went and dropped another classic album.
I don't think he ever thought Drake when he saw Drake doing this because he got watched by Pusha T, and Pusha T brought out his son. That, if anything, that was definitely.
Pusha T never hit as hard as what
It's not
Kendrick.
defamation.
But
Hold on, let him get his point. Hold on.
I'm not saying that it's not harder than the Kendrick thing, but he could have sued over that because I believe it stopped a certain rollout with Adidas, and that's why he ended up fucking so with Nike. So he could have sued if he wanted to then. I mean, but he didn't. So I feel like they do it for this.
Well, he couldn't have really sued because that's not defamation of character, nigga. You have a son for real, in real life.
It don't matter about all that. Did his motion stop the way it stopped now?
Of course not. His image wasn't tainted the way it is
It
now.
didn't matter. People didn't really make a big deal. Oh, you got a kid, you didn't have a kid. Okay, cool. Like that rolled over. Like Kendrick shit is going repeatedly.
No, it's forever. Kendrick thing is stuck forever.
From the memes to everything, it's like to the point where you're reacting off of out of fear right now, like of thinking your whole shit gonna get tarnished. Like, with what's the name? That shit blow over. Like, yeah, you got a kid. Okay, Drake got a kid with a stripper. We know he fuck with bitches and he do what he do. That's regular. Now with Kendrick, it's like, nigga, you're cooked to the point where you're trying to regain traction. When really all you have to do is go play the behind the scenes and drop music.
Drake should have did exactly what I told him to do when Not Like Us dropped. He should have shut the fuck up. He should have faded to black until the hype died down. And the whole time he was fading to black, he should have been in the studio. He should have went and called up every classic producer he could get his hands on, and he should have been making classics, nigga. He should have went back to it. So Far Gone, all that bag, he should have got back in that bag. And when it died over, he should have just dropped.
I agree. I think this game is different from the way the game is being played different, right? Like there's so many things going on social media. You got brand deals and all this other shit involved where it's like you could say, yeah, go lock and move, but when you have to battle this 10-headed horse from all these different ways coming at you, it might be hard to focus on music. So
How so? Because he's making Not Like Us blow up more than it really is with his reactions. Let's take away everything he's done. The failed 100 gigs of music, the streams, the bullshit trolling on social media. All of that made him lose respect. Imagine, like, let's use the hood for it. You crazy as fuck. You crazy. Every time he did something, that made him lose more respect because the fans like, nigga, where the next song at?
Not Like Us is what totally did it on Instagram. Like once that happened, anything he did
didn't matter.
It didn't matter. So you're saying, oh, it was worse. No, what was worse is that he got lost and then he's trying to drop shit. He could have dropped something a month after, 2 months after. It wouldn't have mattered. People would have got on him because of the power Not Like Us had.
Did he drop a hot diss track after? Or did he try to drop unreleased music that just wasn't hidden?
No, that's what he's saying. He tried to move on.
He tried to move on.
Ain't no moving on. I'm saying he bombed on you. So unless you're going to come out and say you took the L, nigga, bomb back. And it's because he tried to play the role of the bully. That's why the fans were so hard on him. Like, nigga, go ahead.
Okay, so for the Pusha T and the Drake beef, who started that originally? Like, who was
I believe it was Drake because he mentioned Virginia, which was Pusha T.
Drake, let's get it understood.
Okay, so actually, my point was gonna be like, I feel like this beef is different because he's technically started it, and how you don't start something and then lose and then sue for it, but then he didn't sue for the last one. So
Suing over beef period, hip hop beef period is disgusting. I'm never gonna let that point die down. I'm never gonna try to nullify, like make it smaller. No, that's disgusting. But let's get it understood. Most of these niggas mad because Drake was fucking they bitches. Joe Budden just exposed it. Joe Budden is a victim of this. He was fucking in the middle of some exclusive ocean riding dolphins with Tahiri. So that's where Joe's hate came for Drake from.
Am I mad at you fucking my bitch? Or am I mad that I come to the studio with you and you go DM my bitch after? Or you move like you slither like a motherfucking snake. It ain't about you fucking my bitch because you did me a favor. If my bitch willing to give it up, nigga, on the same clip, nigga, thank you, nigga. On 2, 3, but if you got slithered and fuck my bitch, if I bring my bitch around you and you acting like you fuck with me and you go holler at her, like, nigga, what fuck type of nigga is you?
Well, who fault is that for trying to be friends with these rap niggas? And they keep telling y'all.
Saying who fault it is. I'm just saying.
Drake even told you niggas. Ain't no friends in the street.
You told us that years after, nigga. What I'm saying is, this is the same nigga that want to fuck one of the Lil Wayne bitches. If you gonna deal with a nigga like this, he's down at the lowest level. There is no I don't expect loyalty from niggas, but don't pretend, nigga. Don't act like do a feature or whatever the case is, and act like you fuck with me. I'm hanging out with you, we popping bottles. Then I catch you on the slide trying to fuck my bitch. Like that's you just so you have no morals or principles, nigga. No, nigga, no. There is no.
Do you feel he's wrong for that? For fucking like okay, like say we rapping, right? I get a Drake feature. I think we cool. Whole time you DMing my wife that I brought to the studio with me a few times.
That's the feature. We hang out, we drink, we pop bottles, we go to clubs.
I mean, Hollywood is very weird. So there could also be instances where these niggas are allowing Drake to fuck their bitch for
They're not allowing the bitch is choosing. The bitch is choosing. Because if the bitch didn't choose up, she would just be like, hey, why Drake in my DMs or whatever the case is. These bitches is going for it. Now he know they going for it. I'm not mad about that, but at the same time, if you fuck Lil Wayne bitch while he was in jail.
Now that was diabolical. That was diabolical. Hey, y'all gave him a pass for that, cuz.
Wayne being a player like he is, like I'm not gonna trick on you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I was in jail. I know how these bitches get. Because the bitch had the option to not fuck you. The bitch had the option not to fuck you, but I would never look at you the same. Wayne, I'm gonna fuck with Wayne. Say he ain't never looking at cuz the same way ever in life. There's no possible way. Cause I can't sit here with you every day. And then the day you bring your girl around, even if she throw it at me, I might have to risk our friendship and telling you, or saying like, hey, your bitch is on some other shit.
Hey, so do y'all think Wayne stayed out of it the whole time, kind of hoping like, yeah, Kendrick fucking this nigga up, fuck this nigga?
Nah,
because Drake fucked this bitch? Because Wayne could have intervened a long time ago.
Wayne didn't intervene. You know why? Because Wayne told this nigga a long time ago, leave the street shit alone.
Yeah, he did.
He told this nigga, I gave you the game, nigga.
Yeah.
I told you start singing, nigga. I told you this is why I came and grabbed you, nigga. Sing and rap the way you do and rap about the shit that you do for these women. Because the women gonna make you money, these niggas gonna want what the bitches want. So on top of that, it's Drake on the track. Like there is no feature. It's Drake and Drake on the feature. You rap and sing on yourself. Yeah. You don't need nobody else, nigga. That's why I snatched you up. So I told you, nigga, I warned you, and now the shit is happening. It's like Wayne, like nigga, I'm not really in there.
Okay, look, let's get back to the lawsuit. Let's say he wins. He wins the lawsuit magically, miraculously. What is it, like $2 billion on the line or something like that? Let's say he wins, gets the bread, industry exposed. Is he back in the spotlight of, oh, it's Drake? Like, okay, we didn't know the record company was doing all this. A lot of shit got exposed. Is he back in the position of being Drake?
It all depends on what he drops. If he come back with the craziest shit ever and he talking that shit like I told you niggas and it's good, he gonna be back to show because that's a done win. We've seen Trump do that. Niggas a crazy red nigga. Pretty much. That's the same shit. He exposed the government, came back, niggas is fucking with him. So Drake do the same thing pretty much. That's the response he's gonna get. People gonna go crazy. I think and fans are fickle, bro. They'll turn on Kick tomorrow if it shows if they want to. Like they don't got no loyalty to nobody. It's whoever's winning, that's what niggas are going for.
I agree. I was gonna say I feel like true hip hop fans aren't going to fuck with him because at the end of the day it is hip hop. That's what they love at the end of the day. But my generation of fans, like you said, they are flip floppy. Like whoever's winning is gonna get the most attention. Like so, if he wins, people are gonna be like, this the guy that lost to Kendrick and still won and got all of it. Like they're gonna find some way to flip it to make it seem like he's not the sore loser as he's painting himself to be. Right?
I'm gonna be real.
Drake has a cult following.
Exactly.
There is no cutting Drake water off at this point. Like
I don't know, man.
You can say all that.
I'm saying it.
What I'm saying is, if Drake comes drop some hot shit, his cult following will still be their support. You know how much they defend that nigga in every comment and every video.
But this is the thing, though. This is what you're missing. Yeah. A lot of that was bots. A lot of this cult following that we think he had, according to the lawsuit, was bots.
What I'm saying is from if Drake wins the case,
do I look at Kendrick different? Why would I look at him
Kendrick
different?
ain't never been not Kendrick. That's the thing. What people understand. People be mad about what the fuck.
I guess what would make you look at him different because of the bot?
No, what?
It is, but we would need to know. We would need to know if Kendrick knew about the labels doing the bots. Because if I'm putting out songs and my label is funding bots and inflating the streams. That's not on me. They do that with right, exactly. They got streaming farms, nigga. We done talked about this before. But they got whole warehouses of equipment just streaming their artist music 24/7 around the clock. All the numbers are inflated. They used to buy their artist albums when it was physical copies. The labels was buying the albums back. So this ain't nothing new.
I feel like Kendrick moves to a point where he knows what's going on, but his actions lead to the point of you're gonna see that the way I was moving was showing you the right way. Like, even if you know about bots, I don't have to come out and expose it because that could put a dent in itself. But I'm gonna show you the same way when niggas thought he wasn't gonna drop, he dropped shit on IG. You know what I'm saying? The niggas like, oh, Kendrick dropped. Like, he didn't have to go through the bots, he didn't have to do nothing else. Like, I dropped on my own fucking page. Like,
I don't go ahead.
Brian Jesus, which is the Audio Mac co-founder, talked about how people who sign with UMG, it's already within their contract to have something called discovery, which is that 30% cut to from UMG, so they can push them wherever they need to. So I don't think there's really a case for a leg to stand on because you're gonna get that benefit anyway. It's just up to you if you're big enough for it to work. You know what I'm saying? In your favor. Like,
and this how I honestly feel. It ain't no coming back for Drake. I don't care if he wins this lawsuit. Oh my God, the bots, the labels, the this, that. Nobody gives a fuck, bro. You sued over a rap beef, nigga. You're forever blacklisted in hip hop. That's why I said he's not a hip hop artist anymore. He's not a rap. He's a Canadian pop star who dibbled and dabbled in rap music, nigga. And we just liked it because it was cool, it was vibey, and the bitches liked it, nigga. We can play with the bitches riding down Sunset, riding down PCH, Hollywood Boulevard. You get you some pussy because Drake is on. Other than that, nigga, his respect in the culture is done. It's over. We overlook the blackface. We overlook the fucking writing farms. We overlook the stealing nigga sounds. We overlook the ghost right. Like, we overlooked a lot for this nigga. This the final straw. That's it, nigga. This the final straw, cuz.
Let me ask you something. If Ross came back from being a motherfucking CEO, y'all think Drake can't come back from that?
What do you mean, nigga? What you comparing a CEO, a job, that's not a police officer, nigga. We know it's not. Let's kill that. It's two different types of CEOs. Hold on. No, listen. It's two different types of CEOs, cuz.
When I'm in county jail and they walk through and do laps about why I'm in jail, you're a CEO.
Listen,
you're police.
We know.
Police. You know what they do? You know what they do in the county jail? The same police that CEOs in there, eventually after like 6 months or something. Exactly. They go to the streets and be police. You go back and forth. That's how they work their job. You're still a motherfucking cop.
Let's put it this way, though.
You catch me with contraband, you're going to get me in trouble. You're the motherfucking police. If anything I can tell you that can use me against me, they can take me back to court for this shit. You're a fucking CEO, nigga. Yes, he's a CEO, nigga. He was a CEO. And people overlook all that shit. So Drake can't come back. He might not be the Drake
done, nigga.
Drake might not be on the pedestal that we do, but if he makes good music, people don't fucking
I'm going to tell you why it's different. It's two different types of CEOs. It's the ones that's really trying to be super cop, and it's the ones that's really street, really came from gangs, still in gangs, bringing in contraband, giving knives to the people.
So he was that person?
I don't know, but what I'm saying is I know, I believe Ross was just clocking in, but what I'm saying is I'm looking at that differently because I've been in jail too, and I know CEOs that was ruthless, nigga. I was seeing them niggas like, God damn, she's sliding them a gang of shit. She sliding them niggas butcher knives. Like, if it go up, nigga, we ain't even got no CEOs in here, nigga, because they let the shit come over the fence. The bitch bringing in cell phone. Like, we see the shit. She from the barrio for real. Cuz from the barrio for real.
I'm gonna keep it G. For the times that I was in prison, you never seen them do nothing. You just knew. Like, if you knew, you knew. It was never no point that I seen CEOs do anything. Like, they might come in your cell, leave it somewhere, or let you know or do certain shit, but you never seen like a CEO come to your door and just, hey, here, drop this off, and that's what it was. Like, that never went on. You just knew, like, damn, cuz on. We know why he's on. Or if you're in that circle of people that's on with the CEOs, then you know. But other than that, you're not seeing that shit. You don't know. Then next thing you know, that the CEO getting booked. Damn, she was fucking whoopty whoop. She was making this much bands and all this shit. That shit comes out to a different way. I mean, you don't really just usually see
the smart ones. The some of the ones who get sloppy. I done seen bitches handing niggas on the yard inked a tattoo it from the streets, and we like, damn, this bitch reckless, like on saying.
The
But them be
most-
the ones that get popped, but it does happen.
The most I used to see I ain't saying it don't happen. The most I used to see a bitch would give you some blues, a motherfucking extra lunch in front of everybody. That'd be it. Like, yeah, you get a lunch for this or whatever, but you're not. I never really seen nothing under no contraband and nothing that they can go to jail for. Like,
Do y'all see suing over a rap beef and being a CEO? Which one is worse to y'all? Or do y'all view it equal?
Both of
now
them.
let her answer. She got something to say.
No, I was thinking about you guys go.
No,
No, go ahead. No, because you the guest.
You ain't said nothing.
Go ahead, you the guest.
Yeah.
And you can just jump in at any time. You ain't really gotta go ahead. Talk your shit.
She said it already. You already said it. It's already on camera. You might as well say it.
Hey, the politically correct answers, throw all that out. Just uncut.
Like, I've never been to jail, so I don't know what that culture is like. But I don't fuck with the police either. But at the same time, like, why are you suing over rap beef? And it's just supposed to be rapping. Like your talent is rapping. You ain't kill nobody. You ain't murder nobody. You ain't like it's none of that happened. Like it's y'all just talking y'all shit on the track. So the fact that you sued over that is like,
I'm not gonna
Hey, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat.
I have to agree on the side because it's like we talking like, okay, suing is on some bad shit, but Rick Ross was actually a CEO. Like he actually was a fed in a way. So they both talk about certain things in their music, but one had a police background or whatever you want to call it, background of law enforcement, and the other one went in school. So it's not the same, but it's the same. They both are fakes in the industry at this point.
I agree. Nah, bro. I'm looking at Drake worse. Cause I don't care what you niggas is saying. This nigga sued.
The police.
What are we talking about, man?
The police is worse.
Ross had a fucking job. Oh, whatever. Okay, he's lying in his music. Whatever, nigga. All these niggas is CB4. 99% of these rap niggas is bitch niggas and ain't never done nothing. The only ones that's keeping it real is the young niggas that's crashing out. The King Bonds, the drill artists. These young niggas now. All these niggas was CB4, cuz. Let's stop acting like these niggas was really gangster. No, these niggas was bitches forever.
But you didn't know that.
They wasn't suing niggas though.
Niggas didn't think that when Ross came with the hustling and all that shit.
I don't give a fuck.
Niggas didn't look at it like that. Niggas thought Cub was a hustler and thought he sold.
What? Did you see him rapping with Trina with no beard? There's no way you thought that, nigga. When he was rapping like Twister, no, nigga.
People didn't know that until 50,
Come on,
until 50 exposed that he was the police. That's like being with a nigga that's acting gangster every day. The whole time he was a fucking rap. He's wearing a wire on you, or he's doing something else. And you're the police, nigga. there is no worse than that. Niggas,
Drake is wearing a wire. He's taking niggas to court.
That's what I'm saying though. But niggas wasn't mad at Boosie for talking about niggas stealing his lyrics. Niggas wasn't calling Boosie saying that.
That's different, nigga. Nigga really stealing cut shit.
He's suing.
He didn't get in a rap battle with them niggas and lost the battle and said, "Oh shit, I lost. And they stole my lyrics. I'm so good."
Suing for you stealing my beat.
That's different.
The whole point is we draw lines on certain people. This is what I'm saying is the whole point is Drake was never a G. To be acting like he wouldn't take this route, he's not finna go get no smoke with Kendrick outside of the music. So what is he gonna do? He's gonna take the legal way. He's gonna do something to shut this shit down. I'm just saying.
No.
He's not a G though. What no matter. Why do people, if you go out here and fuck over a civilian, they're gonna call the police?
Hold on, I'm gonna kill that off. I'm gonna kill that.
Outside of the street shit, just the sport of rap.
Right.
I wouldn't think he would do that because he's quote unquote, you know.
You don't gotta think, nigga. He's showing.
Stop.
Fuck what you think.
This ain't. It's rap, nigga.
No, it's bigger than rap, nigga. At this point, nigga.
No, it's not.
That's how he looked. Why?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's bigger than rap. When he went to that party and Puffy, aka the diddler, supposedly pissed on his leg and smacked the shit out of him, and everybody said he did it. Why he didn't sue in? Puffy took that shit to the streets, smacked the shit out of Cub,
You proving my point.
pissed on his leg. He didn't sue him. If you're gonna sue for anything,
like
if you're gonna sue for anything, you're gonna sue.
He's not like us. You're proving my motherfucking point. He's never been that. He's never been that. You thinking from y'all thinking from your own perspectives of what you would have done. My whole point, no, nigga, no. If you've never been in the battlefield, if you've never been this way, you can't even think that way. You have to think the way you think. He thinks the route he's taking is the best route.
He's battle tested.
How do he battle tested from who?
Drake is battle tested, nigga. Pusha T, Joe Budden. He killed Meek Mills. Like, nigga, he's battle tested. Party next, like, he didn't have beef
It's
with
all
niggas.
been fun and games, like playing chess or playing poker or playing something else. It's been fun and games.
That's my
It's been fun and games until it ain't. It's been fun and games until Kendrick ain't letting up. You got that foot on your neck, like, nigga. Nah, I fucking the wrong nigga. Nah, it ain't fucking games no more. Hey, I was talking shit. The nigga came shooting at me for real. I gotta call the police. I can't do this shit. That nigga trying to man down me. Hey, he's trying to kill me for real. I gotta let this shit go. Nigga,
That's
now
what I'm saying.
you fucking with the wrong kind of nigga, and the nigga is not letting up on your ass. And now I gotta take any route to get Kendrick up off me. Help.
So you respect that?
I don't respect shit, nigga. No, nigga.
So Drake could be Drake to you again if he wins.
This is what I'm saying though. I'm speaking from other people's perspective. Drake been not.
No, from your perspective.
I told you from my perspective, Drake has not been Drake from the beginning. I never expected this from Drake.
I still bang some of Cole's shit.
This is what I'm saying though.
I'm still playing the old shit that I like.
This is what I'm saying though. I never expected no G shit from Drake. I'm not surprised why he's suing. This is a Canadian motherfucking rapper that was on the Degrassi and he been a square. You hear his interview, you hear the way he talk, nigga, he's soft as fuck. Drake makes good music. I never expected nothing less. So I'm not surprised. I hate that it's going on with Kendrick. He has to do all this to get there, but nigga, no.
Think about all the white boys in the game. Vanilla Ice got hung over a balcony.
I don't care about Vanilla Ice.
Cut didn't. This is what I'm saying. Cut didn't sue. Eminem. Cut didn't sue. Drake the first like white boy to really do some white shit. I'm saying because really did some white shit.
He ain't do no.
The white boys didn't even do the white shit.
Light skin shit and the light skin people, y'all gotta take that in. If he did some Canadian shit, he did what he did as far as being Drake. He did Drake shit. He didn't do nothing else. What did y'all expect? Cause Drake ain't getting in no squabbles. You just got here and said P. Diddy did what he did and he didn't do nothing. There's nothing else to expect from this nigga. There is nothing. He's not gonna go squabble up with Kendrick. Squabble
But if
up.
that's the case, why would he sue all those other people that he was beefing with?
Because it wasn't that.
Because he was
serious.
smashing on them
This is
niggas.
what I'm telling y'all. Kendrick put a mark on him that he didn't think his ego was too big. He didn't think that a dent could be put in that
Well,
motherfucker.
what was the mark? Besides being called a pedophile and saying you go to Atlanta.
We're watching it. No, we're watching it in real time. The mark. He's being crucified in the grave, nigga. They doing cuz like Jesus, nigga, on the cross, nigga. There. No. How you crucified for having a kid? Nigga, I don't want to take a break.
Because you're the porn star.
I don't care, nigga. I'm
No,
great,
that
nigga.
yeah, that's an
I'm
L.
great.
That's an
Nigga, I
L.
don't care. I fuck the porn. I fuck bitches. You gonna crucify me for fucking bitches?
Okay.
Crucify me
No
for.
shit to a porn star, but having a kid by a porn
It
star.
doesn't matter. Shit happens.
That is
Shit
disgusting.
happens though.
That is disgusting.
Hey, I fucked up. I went wrong the bitch. I probably was loaded, faded. It happened. I had a baby. What you gonna say? You mad? I got a baby? The fuck? He had a baby.
Being called a pedophile is what
A PDF file. PDF.
I'm not saying drawing the line. It's the amount of pressure that Kendrick is doing to this nigga. It's not about.
He said, but this is what everybody's missing. He's saying it isn't Kendrick, it's the label doing the pressure. That's the whole point of the
If
lawsuit.
Kendrick didn't drop a song, you wouldn't be suing the label.
He's saying it's not the song.
We gotta go to the root, nigga. The root of the seed of the tree. The tree only grew because of Kendrick.
But this is what he's saying. The song itself is not, but this is what I'm saying. This is the point of the lawsuit. He's saying he don't have a problem with the beef. He's saying the label made this whole, whatever we looking at now, the label funded that to happen.
I don't care what he's saying, bro.
Can we separate the lawsuit from it? You get what I'm saying?
Hold on, break it down. Break it
Is there a
down.
way to separate that? Because if he's only going for the label side of it, and he's still saying the beef was a beef, I don't have anything against Kendrick. That's pretty much.
Nigga, he has something against Kendrick.
Hold on, let go finish.
That's pretty much saying.
Cause y'all some bullshit right now.
Is that saying he still took the L?
Y'all saying
He took L after L after L after L.
y'all saying all this label shit. Kendrick didn't make the song, the label would not be sued. The root cause is Kendrick.
Well, no
You're
shit.
suing, but I have no real info on Kendrick. I can't really get at him. I can't really do nothing. So who do I go after? The niggas above him. The niggas that could push this or do whatever they're doing. There's The beef is with Kendrick. They with the fucking label.
But this is what we're saying.
I'm beefing with y'all because nigga, you going on Funk Flex and pushing my shit, nigga. I'm suing you. It ain't about you, Flex. It's about Kendrick. But since you playing this shit, I gotta come after you. It's not about the fucking labels. It's about the labels only because they're pushing his song against
I know that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the conversation, because to some fans, they're not looking at it as, oh, he's suing, it's an L. They're looking at it like he's cracking the code because it's the label that boosted the whole shit up. I'm saying no, it's because he lost. Because the only way you would know the label was having all these bots, funding all these beefs and this and that, is if it worked for you and you had insider info.
Or it's just, I also think it's him listening to a lot of social media.
Bro.
I think he's somewhere far off because even in his songs, he tried to put certain shit in. So that's how I feel
the
about
music.
it. No, go ahead.
The music hit so many buttons on Cub to where it was like it don't matter to the point where it hit so many buttons to the point where I can't even overthrow you with my music.
That's what I was
I
gonna say.
can't use my music to fight this.
But this is what he's
My
saying.
music can't fight this. I dropped the song. I was cool when the machine was pushing my shit. This nigga dropped some shit that he be fucking denied to with TikTok to Instagram.
So you think it's the opposite? Like, are you saying that it's directed as Kendrick, but because he lost in the streets, that he's trying to take it to the courts now? Because
No, it's not the street. It's like, this is consuming me. He got on live with a man. The man brought you on live. That's like me bringing you here. You make music, and he say, "Hey, play random music." I play random. They not like us. They not like us. He gets up and walks out the room because you told me play random on the music, and it's starting dissing you. It's that consuming to him. Like, I can't get away from this shit. How do I shut this shit down? I gotta get to the labels. I know what the fuck is pushing this shit. I gotta go holler at these people because this shit's getting out of control for me.
But this
His
is,
mental health.
I know, but hold on. This is what you're
Everybody's
missing.
suicidal right now.
Nah, but this is
I'ma
what you
tell y'all
missing.
this, hey, prayers up for Drake, man.
This is what you
Because
missing.
God losing his motherfucking mind right now.
He's
You know
not
what?
saying it's the music. He's saying it's not a
I
fair
don't care what
shake.
niggas say.
I know, but this is what's the whole missing part of the argument. He's saying it's not that his music isn't working. They're no longer funding it the same way they're funding Kendrick's. And he's saying the only reason Kendrick's is hitting this hard is because of the funding, because of the bots, because of the inflated
This is the
stream.
point I'm telling you.
He's saying take that away and let us go head to head, just uncut. Don't fund shit, no bots.
Hey, look,
I put a song out, he put a song out.
take it away. This is why I just said TikTok and shit, because you take it away. And then you got the shout out to the girls basketball team that went crazy in Inglewood with Kendrick shit. This is the type of shit that's pushing it. The culture is pushing it. Outside of the goddamn Kendrick don't need a machine. Outside of that, it's being pushed. This is what I mean when I'm saying it's too strong. Like, to the point, outside of the machine, we are pushing it. You go on anybody's story right now, it's a Kendrick song.
But
Any song.
go ahead.
Fact. Nothing, nigga.
You do, because you gotta get played on the radio. You
Right.
placements in certain clubs and all that other things. So you gotta publish and all these different things.
So are people considered a machine?
What do you mean? No,
Bystanders right now.
they're not. But you need it. Like it's different than selling out the trunk of your car. Like these people are they're giving it literally to you. You wake up and it's there.
So if
Hold on. That's the machine. Us doing what we're doing, you're reacting to it at that point. The machine
Right.
is how you wake up and you see Kendrick right there. That's the machine, not you going and then liking it or resharing it. But if I'm Drake, and you got to think about the whole PDF thing, I'm sure he's losing a lot of bread. Or there's people saying, "Hey man, this shit is affecting you in a certain way," where he only probably, even though it's a lame choice, this is how the way he's trying to go about it is. And like, if I can strike some sort of distrust in this song, then maybe I can get some people back on my side in the background.
See, this what they missing though. Kendrick is now a product of being pushed fully by the machine. We've never seen anything Kendrick has done reach these heights. Even though he's won all type of awards, being studied in college, none of his music ever was being pushed the way it's being pushed now. And a lot of people who aren't privy to what a machine is, that's the byproduct of it. You can have a hit song, but it's not going to be a national global hit without the machine. It's just not going to happen because it costs money. Vince Staples even came out and said this is why he does not try to make hit records. He just makes music that could be played. No, he said it's because it costs money. So they're going to take money that he's going to make out of his budget to push the song, to put it in your face to where you want to wake up. Oh shit, let's go to practice and make a dance song to it. And it looks like the culture is really taking it in, but really the culture is, like Kali said, reacting to the machine, placing it in your lap every fucking where you look. Because without that, you would never see it.
No. Hold on. So when we see McDonald's put mustard all on their shit, what is that? Is that the machine?
Yes, that is a part of the
You
machine.
think that's the machine, or you think that's
It could be. It could be.
Yeah.
Okay, no, because
They're taking advantage of the hype from the machine.
This is not the machine. This is Kendrick. Kendrick don't saturate his music. This is why Kendrick can wait 3-4 years and drop, and this shit do the same type of shit. This is why the effect of his music has what it has, because Kendrick don't have to need a machine. People wait for Kendrick shit to drop. We waiting. When Drake disc comes, we're waiting. We're not. No, I understand all
Before the
that.
disc was people
What
waiting
I'm
like
saying
that.
though, the memes and the trends and all this other shit would have still been pushed without it being in their face. Because they waiting for Kendrick. Once Kendrick responds, it's gonna do what it do. The machine helps, of course.
I disagree.
But the machine, it's cool, but the machine helps. They're making all this shit. I'm talking about from fucking anime is using this nigga shit. All type of shit is using this nigga shit to maybe make a profit off of him to boost their shit. But this is because the impact he's having off of him being him alone. This ain't got nothing to do. Drake needed the machine for years to push his music. Kendrick don't give a fuck about that. He dropped his shit, you like it or not. To Pimp a Butterfly, to all these other classic albums that he had.
Bro, TDE itself is a machine.
And I don't agree with
So why ain't Astro shit getting pushed that way? I'm not saying he's not fucking with it. I'm saying he doesn't need it for the impact he's having right now. Of course.
Why doesn't he need it?
It helps.
Do you think a hit song could reach this level without help and money behind it? It's not possible.
Everybody needs help in some form.
What I'm saying is, without the machine, it does not do what this does. It's not gonna happen.
You factor in the machine, right? And how we're saying it works for everybody.
When did this machine start?
Like I said,
What do you mean, though? Hold on, go ahead.
With Drake started really booming. That is when I feel like, and that's what they credit him with, starting the whole Spotify merger deal with UG is because of Drake. So it's the house that Drake built. So it started with him.
So you think the machine started with Drake?
It did start with Drake.
No,
When it
this
comes to
machine, the
streaming, when it
streams.
comes to streaming and pushing albums like that and artists like that, yes, it started with Drake.
Because the machine, okay, look at 50's rollout when 50 came. That was a product of the machine. Because 50 been in the game. 50 story been 50 story. His first album arguably was damn near maybe hip hop wise better than Get Rich or Die Trying, The Power of a Dollar.
Do you guys?
It was.
Wait, do you guys? Okay, so do you know the moment like when a new artist is coming up from the ground and stuff, and like how like their song is so big, it's all over TikTok. Like that's not the machine at first. Like that's just culturally being impacted. Like the whole Ice Spice record, like the Munch stuff. Like the Munch record got big, but then once people like saw it on social media really getting big, that's when they started really putting money into it. Now she's performing at the BET Awards. Now she's everywhere. That's when the machine gets into something. So
But was it big before that, right?
it was big because it was. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of reasons why the song got big, but I mean, like,
Was it big before that? Was it big before that? Why do you think the machine heard about it? Why do you think the machine wanted to invest?
because she probably put money into her record.
No.
You have to invest money into
Once
the
it went
song.
viral on, like you just said, TikTok and all social media, then the machine got behind it to make it bigger.
Right.
But it's
That's
still-
the point.
But
That's what we're
I'm
saying.
is, but it impacted already. Like it was already impacted. When Get Rich or Die Trying came out, we didn't know about 50. You know how we knew about 50? We knew 50 because we was a mixtape era type of people. But when it hit the scene, that's on Insane Crip. When Get Rich or Die Trying came out, every last car on the streets, there was no social media.
That was from the
I
machine.
know this one. No. This is what I'm saying. Listen. Let me finish my.
Right. That was the machine.
Let me finish my point. Every car that drove down the street, you heard this nigga music playing. Car, people, not just because you got to go in front of Sam Goody. It was only so many stores you can go buy this nigga CD. It was only so many. There was no putting you out there like that. Besides, you had maybe 106 in Park.
No, that was 50 was 100% a byproduct of the machine, bro. He had the perfect story to go along with it. It was the perfect storm, but His shit hit the way it hit because the way they rolled it out. That's what helped it elevate. That's why every car started playing that shit. Without the machine, does Ice Spice become Ice Spice? Mind you, the hit was the hit. But to become Ice Spice, the machine now got behind her the same way they got behind everybody.
No, Ice Spice became Ice Spice because of the notoriety. Now
From what?
Now you're on BET. Now you're on.
Who's putting her there?
You can only get on those platforms with the label. You
No,
can't get on there
you got on there because you went viral, and now you're so big to the point now we need to make money off of you. This is why you got on here. Not that your work ethic and all that other shit put it in there. Ice Spice didn't make the viral hits and went viral on social media. These machines wouldn't even be thinking about it.
We get that, but we're saying to get to that level, the machine now has to get behind you, or your ass ain't gonna be there. Because there's plenty of people dropping organically online that's hot, that's got hits, but they don't have money behind them, pushing them into certain areas and into certain doors, to the Funk Flexes, the Hot 97s, the Power 106 to spin their shit over and over again. They don't do that organically. It's pay to play.
So
that's a budget.
Let me ask y'all something. So the Hot Tour bitch,
she don't make music.
I know.
She has the machine behind her now.
Now, but how did she get to that point?
She caught a viral moment.
And that's what we're saying. But at that point, to sustain that and to go bigger, to be on top of the top 10 podcasts in the world this fast, that's the machine. You get what I'm saying? Because at some point, the virality of it, like you could take Bobby Outlaw for example. She had a viral moment with Funny Marco. At that point, though, she needs the machine to book different interviews and do different things to sustain that. Without it, she's here today, gone tomorrow. If it was a white girl doing whatever, we over. So I get what you're saying. You need the virality to get seen, but the point of the machine is taking you and making you bigger. Now, that's not to say that Kendrick Lamar is not like us, is a fake, but if the settings were tweaked and it's true, then why not know that? And you know what I mean?
So you might as well say that about any rapper, any celebrity in general.
We've been saying
That's
that.
what I'm saying. You look at certain bundle packages, all of that. It's for sure the machine doing it. And I don't think that's why, again, I don't think it's gonna work for Drake because it's benefited him as well. But he's just saying it benefited bro too much.
So if he get the machine back, he can't be what he was. If y'all saying the machine is doing it, he can't be back with the machine.
I don't think so.
And I've seen it go as deep as the Israel-Palestine, where supposedly Drake signed off on that petition to for a ceasefire, and being who the Lucians are, the Granges are, they didn't fuck with what side he was going for.
Oh, they went deep down the rabbit hole.
They went deep down the rabbit hole. So I don't know if that as well. They could go that deep. Who knows? But you fucking with niggas that own a third of the music market. So.
Hey, look, let's switch gears a little bit, right? Because we're based on the West Coast. And it's something I've been noticing since the beginning of this beef is the hate for the West Coast. So now that Kendrick is on top, undeniably, he just dropped another album, #1, undeniably. It's going viral everywhere, undeniably. The East Coast streamers, bloggers are back at it, trying to dim the light of the West Coast yet again. This is not to every person on the East Coast, because a lot of people on the East Coast have been tipping their hats, showing love, saying they fuck with the West Coast, whatever the case. This is strictly to the ones who don't. For whatever reason, the malls, the you name them, the academic, I don't even classify Ack as East Coast because he from the island some fucking where. But y'all know the platforms I'm talking about, who have been saying that West Coast music does not get plays outside of the West Coast. Oh, we don't fuck with this West Coast shit. We don't blase blah. And it's stupid as fuck to me because they blame it on the regional sound. This sounds too West Coast. How the fuck can a West Coast artist sound too West Coast? That's like saying the New York artist is too New York. The South artists are too down South. Nigga, that's the beauty of music. When I turn on Jay, I turn on Nas, I don't want to hear Nipsey Hussle. I don't want to hear like they grew up on Slauson. I want to hear Brooklyn. I want to hear Queensbridge. Take me to New York. When I turn on Outkast, take me down south. When I turn on T.I., take me down south. When I turn on Trick Daddy, take me to Miami. Like wherever you're from, give me a visual and a feel of there. And that's your cultural sound. If I fuck with it, I fuck with it. If I don't, if I don't. But for some reason, when it comes to the West, we can't give a cultural sound. We got to sound like everybody else.
Let me ask y'all something. Let me ask y'all a question. Who do y'all think can define West Coast music right now? Like, Who do we think? Because a lot of, I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Hold
No,
on. Keep that question. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, for what I'm getting at, a lot of niggas, I understand why they say what they saying. Like, I'm West Coast to the core, but a lot of West Coast niggas be trying to sound like other people. Let's not like act like that don't be going on. A lot of niggas be trying to sound like South niggas or be trying to sound like New York niggas and shit like that. There's nothing wrong if that's how you grew up. You might have grew up on certain music, but a lot of niggas don't be trying to sound like themselves. Like,
No, we get it, but we talking about this album.
Point, I feel like that goes back to this point though, because I feel like we don't have our signature sound and trying to sound like everybody else because people are automatically hating on what West Coast sound.
No, but this,
right, exactly.
No, but this is my point. This is my point because this is why they're able to say that. Like, we don't fuck with West Coast music because 9 times out of 10 to them this might not be authentic or it might not be what they want to hear, and then that shit don't even matter.
Nah, that's not what they're saying. They're saying the West Coast sound.
Who has a West Coast sound right now?
The album Kendrick dropped right now is historically. No, this is what the topic is. This is what I'm saying. This is where it's coming from. He dropped this album straight West Coast. Went DJ Mustard. Went the everything West Coast. They said we can't fuck with that sound.
You know what I think?
That's what they're saying.
I feel like a lot of other coasts are just closed-minded. Like when you look at the way we grow up with all different cultures and different things, it's a melting pot mentality on the West Coast. Because you even look at other regions of music that have their regional sounds, you don't really see people from the West hating on East Coast music.
Exactly.
Or hating on down South music. We embrace it. If it's a hit, it's a hit. It's a slap, and we fucking with it. So I think it's due because they're just not as diverse as us coming up. That's I feel like that's one of the major contributors. And then on top of that, the kind of lifestyle we get to live in, how it's been polarized and romanticized, I think a lot of niggas just off the bat hate on that as well. So they're not even trying to give it the listener the ear because they're just jealous of the sort of benefits we get. I'm talking down from weather to certain connections in the industry to certain hoes, everything. Like niggas just love to hate us because of all of that mixed in.
I think you're right too, because I live in Atlanta too. So like Atlanta, the culture down there is strip clubs, is no like beaches or nothing. Like it's just straight, like you're always inside because everyone's smoking hookah and stuff. So a lot of things that you hear is like trap music and stuff like to twerk your butt to, right? Whereas the West Coast, like we could be on the beach, driving, we get the pier, we could be like anywhere, and it's like a vibe. It's more like we give like good vibe type music. And I feel like they don't experience that out there because they're in a landlocked state. So it's as if like they can't feel the music that we're presenting to them. So it doesn't feel the same as if we can listen to trap music because we got clubs out here we can still go to and hear all that stuff. But they don't have no beach where they can just vibe out, drink some wine, and like hear just like a good vibe. I just feel like it's the environment that people are in, and that's why they don't. It isn't like West Coast music doesn't translate over there because they don't have the same weather, they don't have the same experiences, nothing like that.
I understand what y'all saying, but I'm gonna disagree. I feel like the West Coast sound has been lost for so long that when you drop a West Coast sound, it's something new. It's not appreciated. We don't really have nobody that we sit here and say this is West Coast music. You know what I mean? You had peers like E40, Too Short, and these people. That's why Nipsey, I feel like, got to a point where he stood out so much because he didn't sound like nobody else. You respected him for being from LA and who he was. A lot of these niggas, we have no sound.
Was Nipsey West Coast sound?
To me.
Hold on. Was Nipsey
so who
West Coast
do we
sound?
define West Coast sound?
I'm asking. Was Nipsey?
That's what I'm saying.
They weren't playing Nip until he died.
I understand this. That's what I'm saying. Nip started getting big with YG and stuff like that. So when he started getting to his pinnacle, people started embracing that sound.
After he died.
Everything wasn't always after he died.
Man, they wasn't playing Nip till after he died, man.
Man, you can say that about everybody, but Nip was already going to New York.
It don't matter. They weren't playing because
who wasn't playing them?
They didn't even want to play him. Whack 100 already said, nigga. I damn near had to fight with K Slay and them niggas and Flex to play Nip. They didn't want to play the nigga. They said he was too West Coast.
This is what I'm saying. Regardless, most of these DJs, I don't even hear West Coast music out here on the radio. What is we talking about? I hear down south shit. I hear everything else, nigga. The people get paid to play shit.
That's the point.
It don't know that ain't the point.
That was the whole point of the argument earlier, nigga.
No.
You going back to the point.
Because it doesn't matter you even let me finish my point.
Go ahead.
If the South has been running the game, they're playing South music. New York music ain't played out here. It might not be played in the South either as much. What I'm saying is, Who defines the West Coast sound? And what is a West Coast sound? Because if we saying all that, when we had Snoop and the East Siders came out, if they has a West Coast sound, everybody played it. Nigga, the world played it. This is why Snoop is on the pinnacle that he's on, because when he dropped music, everybody fucked with it. That was West Coast music. So who is defining West Coast music right now?
I mean,
Give me one.
This is the point.
Kendrick, give me a definition.
No, I'm not gonna say besides Kendrick because all these other niggas is whack. I'm saying the number one artist we got,
We don't have a sound.
man. The number one artist
What is West Coast sound? Who? No, what? Because y'all.
we have a West Coast sound.
Who?
Nigga. What do you mean?
Who?
Corrupt is a West Coast sound. Snoop is a
Right
West
now,
Coast sound.
right now. Let's talk about the old niggas in the 80s and 90s. Give me somebody right now that we
Kendrick
can
right now.
I said besides Kendrick.
Why I got to? Why I got to be besides Kendrick?
Because
Draco.
Because no, y'all saying that, but who's? Because y'all, this is what y'all bad about. We don't play the West Coast shit. Who has a West Coast sound?
This is the point. The point is whatever we define as the West Coast sound, every other region right now, the haters are saying they can't play it. This ain't a debate about if we got a sound or not. The whole point is if anything that the West is dropping right now, these media outlets are trying to dim the shine and dim the light. We don't do that. When they drop shit that's hot, we embrace it. Whether it be New York, whether it be Miami, whether it be fucking Chicago in the Midwest, when Chief Keeping them niggas dropped, we embraced it. Everybody was playing that shit. When Jay-Z and Nas dropped, we embraced it. Everybody was playing that shit. When Plies was hot and he dropped, everybody embraced it. We was playing that shit. When Outkast dropped, we embraced it. We was playing that shit. T.I., Ludacris, any fucking region. When Detroit dropped, when them niggas was hot, the T Grizzlies, nigga, we embraced it. We played it. Every region, we embrace it if it's good. It doesn't matter if we drop and it's good or not. Them niggas is fucking hating because they don't want the West back on top because these niggas is still mad about the 90s, nigga. When Snoop came and kicked over them buildings, they still mad. When Biggie got hit out here, they still mad, nigga. Them niggas is still hating, nigga. The nigga got on the thing and said, not like us. Was, oh, God, nigga. No, hold on, nigga. The nigga got on the nigga I just seen on Matt Hopper podcast, nigga. Said, yeah, when Not Like Us dropped, everybody that was in the room, he said that shit was trash instantly. And we only started liking it because they played it 1,000 times. The nigga said Not Like Us was trash. Like, come on, cuz.
Because they was playing that shit in New York. Like, I saw, like,
these niggas is clearly hating, nigga. Anything that come out of Cali. I don't give a fuck what it is. They said it's whack. When Nip was alive, they said it was whack, nigga. They said we can't listen to it. He gangbanged too much. Then he died. Oh, my God, Nip.
Let me say this.
Come on, cuz. Knock it off.
Let me say this. So look.
TV off going crazy. So a lot of times it just be certain niggas that just hold on to it and hating.
Nah. Let me tell you this though. It don't matter. Like we talking about like apples and oranges right now. It don't matter. Like what is we mad about? Every New York nigga usually choose Biggie over Pac for the majority. They stand on what they motherfucking land. As we should. We should stop even be giving a fuck about if they stand with us or not, nigga. When Snoop went down to New York and kicked down the towers and did all that shit, did he give a fuck? Niggas didn't give a fuck, nigga. We West Coast and we here. Nigga.
Yes, he did.
No, but he said, nigga.
He did.
But I know this is what I'm saying though. West Coast ain't got love for East Coast ain't got love for Snoop Dogg and Dre and this and that, nigga. Yeah, we made it an issue, but they didn't go about like wondering why and all this.
Yes,
shit.
he did.
He said, but he just said it, nigga. We know where the fuck we at, nigga. This is what it is.
No, when Pac and them niggas was like, fuck Biggie, fuck that, fuck Bad Boy, we ain't doing nothing with them niggas. Snoop said in the back of his mind, he was like, nah, I want to do a song with them niggas. Yeah. Matter of fact, he was in contact with them niggas. That's why they said, oh, Snoop been playing both sides. So, he never really felt like fuck them niggas like that. So, he always wanted to bridge that thing.
Even Pac came and said, this not about East Coast, West Coast. This about us and Bad Boy. This about us and Biggie. And I fuck with New York, but if not, then fuck y'all. And that's how niggas gotta be. If they not playing us, they gotta be fuck them. They gotta be that. Niggas gotta be on that pressure. Because
but then we also gotta stop playing their stuff because I never be hearing our stuff on the radio.
Like, so how are we complaining about them when our own backyard ain't playing?
And that's the conversation we need to have.
And we finna have.
This is the point I'm saying right now. We talking about why this and that. We talking about these machines and shit, and our own motherfucking machines ain't playing us, nigga. Because we don't have a motherfucking sound, nigga. We don't have nothing, nigga. Y'all can't name 3 niggas right now that y'all seen as a West Coast sound.
YG got a West Coast sound. Mozzie got a West Coast sound. And this was the cold part. Hold on.
Mozzie want to sign the who?
It don't matter. This
Mozzie want to sign the who?
it don't matter, nigga. Snoop
Down
signed it.
south.
What you mean, nigga? Down south been fucking with her. Snoop signed the No Limit,
So
nigga.
this is my point. Y'all saying that people don't fuck with us and they're fucking with Mozzie. It's either your shit trash or not, nigga. Your shit good is gonna get played. If it's not, then it's
They're not playing Mozzie over there.
You also not putting into play like the whole pay to play thing I was talking about on the radio.
But this is my point. That's why I said all that shit don't always go into count.
See, look, Bruce said, I don't like Nip music. I like Nip as a person. The same for Kendrick. When I heard Not Like Us, I said, nah, this ain't it. I'm from NY. Pac was my favorite artist. This is what I'm saying. A lot of them don't fuck with the music. And this is no hate to New York. The reason I'm speaking on it is because we have a platform. The niggas who's hating have some of the biggest. Hold on, because you're not seeing the bigger picture. These niggas have some of the biggest platforms that the culture is listening to, and they're influencing the culture to say anything that come out the West is whack, and nobody from the West is like, hold on, nigga, y'all niggas is still hating from this. This ain't whack. We fuck with y'all rappers, but why y'all don't fuck? Y'all not seeing that. Yeah, we can say fuck them, but we still gotta have a voice over here, nigga.
Kendrick the only nigga that spoke on that, but like
what he spoke on?
No, Kendrick been saying like, I know y'all don't fuck with the West. He don't do this, do that. Like fuck everybody. This is why Kendrick is going rogue the way he's going.
Just now he did.
Nah, because he has to open people.
Just now though.
To get in this point.
How long he been in the game? Kendrick ain't. Matter of fact, Kendrick got hate for not doing West Coast sounding music. This might have been his first album that was truly like West Coast. Go ahead, hold on.
Let me say.
Hold on. Look at Cuz.
No, because he know, like I know, nigga. We grew up listening to everything. New York rappers too, nigga. How many niggas you told when you went to school about New York rappers they said it was trash? How many niggas you went to school with, nigga, that you try to tell anybody about a New York rapper that they didn't fuck
underground,
with,
but everybody fucked with
everybody.
Nobody over here said Jay was trash. Nobody over here said Nas was trash. Like, come on, cuz none of they main rappers we were saying was trash.
A lot of niggas were not.
Man, stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it.
The niggas that we listen to, that we grew up on, nigga, they never fucked with a lot of that shit.
There was underground.
Nas, nigga, none of them niggas. Nah, how many niggas?
Man, you crazy as fuck. You think niggas didn't fuck with Nas, nigga?
First drop, and he did rigor mortis. There's video of him talking about this with ASAP Ferg. People from the East Coast thought he was from New York.
Facts.
So that
so they fucked with him.
Hold on, but it's because of the sound, and that's what we're trying to bring. That's what I'm trying to bring to life to show you that they fucked with rigor mortis, but when he did a West Coast shit, they don't fuck with it. You get what I'm saying? They were getting used from the East Coast because of rigor mortis and the type of sound it was. Once he switched over to West Coast sound, they don't want to fuck with it at all. Even though he's doing 324K first week, and pretty much everybody's saying it's good, besides a few people.
I understand everything y'all saying. This is my point. The West Coast, we gotta whatever the West Coast sound. Y'all still.
He got a West Coast sound.
Y'all still not defining that for me. Y'all still not.
Hold on, define it. Go ahead. Let her define it because she didn't get to define it yet.
I can't finish talking.
You been talking.
Y'all for one, y'all not defining the West Coast sound.
I can't.
No.
Let us define it. Okay, let's stop there. Hold on. Stop there. Stop there. No, stop there.
This is good. He gonna shut everybody down when he comes to talk.
Because you're not letting us define it, nigga.
Because I asked y'all 30 minutes ago, give me 3
And you kept going.
No, y'all didn't give me one.
You kept going.
I said besides Kendrick, you didn't name one.
You kept going.
Wait, so are you asking who defines it or what?
Define it right now.
I think it's a G-funk type of.
Now you talking about okay? Give me.
Hold on. Goddamn. Let us define it, nigga.
Because y'all, this.
Let us define it.
I said right now, not the motherfucking 80s and 90s.
It's still that.
No,
You're not making sense because it's still that.
Y'all not letting me.
Because you're not making sense, nigga.
Y'all not letting me get to my point.
It's still that. Just like New York is still boom bap, nigga. It's still G-funk. It's still that.
You get what I'm saying? Because they switched it up.
But that came from Chicago.
Let her finish. You said G-funk and what?
Whatever sound Detroit had, I feel like that's we kind of try to take that.
No.
Detroit sound that we
I agree with like Rio de Young.
That's not what I'm asking.
Hold on.
Right now, that's our sound.
Name three artists. Name 3 artists right now. That's West Coast sound.
YG, Kendrick.
I said besides Kendrick.
Oh my God. Okay.
You can't say besides Kendrick, nigga. He's on the West. He's the biggest on the West.
This must have come with Does Mustard count?
Nah, he a
He's not
DJ.
an
He like a DJ Khaled.
But he like playing. Okay. Well, he is a curator of the West Coast sound.
No, he can't be. He's a DJ.
But he's
He makes
he's a
beats.
producer.
He makes beats.
Okay, but that's how you get it down.
See, this is what he's looking
Break it
at.
down.
This is what he's looking at. You're looking at, we don't have nobody in the mainstream.
Dr. Dre.
It's a lot of niggas on the underground that we can
Name
say,
three. Y'all still not naming three.
everybody he put on the album.
Name three.
It's crazy.
People, oh, no, see, now y'all like, this is my point, though. This is my, but this is
Exactly.
my point. No, this is my point. When you say
Savi third, Greedo.
Greedo sound like a West Coast artist?
Yeah.
No
Hold
one
on.
else makes OT Greedo music.
He's a West Coast artist. They
Nigga, you heard in the morning them synthesizers and all that shit. That's West Coast.
Greedo don't even associate himself.
He don't want to get boxed in though.
He don't even associate himself with a West Coast artist. What is y'all talking about? He don't even say he's a West Coast
Because
artist.
he don't want to get boxed
No,
in.
nigga.
Joe Moses, RJ.
RJ,
Like, come on, cut. These niggas is just not.
they're just not pushed out.
Exactly.
They actually gave him a loud at the pop out.
Exactly. They just don't have the machine behind them. Them niggas is West Coast artists, nigga, with a West Coast sound, and they don't play them because they said we can't listen to this. Blast, Vinyl Ride Out. Like, come on, cuz, what are you talking about? Nigga, Draco was one of the biggest.
Draco was big everywhere.
Dino,
I didn't say he was big everywhere. He has a West Coast sound. He originated his own sound on the West.
What I'm saying is Draco was big everywhere. So
After he died, nigga.
Draco was big, period. He was
After he died.
I'll say after you.
Joe Moses. Do y'all listen to Joe Moses music?
Yes.
How much?
It don't matter how much we listen
Y'all
to
don't
it.
You think for sure don't listen to it.
Oh, God. Talking about. He was the functionman.
Bitches was turkey
Yeah.
and throwing ass for ratchets and all that shit.
Y'all not.
Tyler is a West Coast artist.
Nah, we ain't doing it.
Hold
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
I'm
Hold on.
telling you like this. Look,
No.
because now we talking about function music. These motherfuckers do not play in their iPods, their cars, or nothing, and play these
Hold on,
artists.
because I do have.
Shout out to all these artists though. This ain't no hate. This is real shit. I want y'all to see. I'm understanding.
I don't hear what
They're
you're saying.
They're naming Joe Moses, but probably can't name besides exactly. Look,
Do it for the ratchet.
Do it for the
Look,
rest.
look, they let me finish. Look,
For the messy.
Nigga, I'm a gangbanger.
What
What you talking about?
same song, fool. Nigga,
No, it's
I'm
not.
gang banging. That's Burn Rubber, nigga.
That's not Burn. No, it's not. That's not Burn Rubber, nigga. See, Cole don't know. He don't know, nigga. Listen, RJ had like, hold on.
Nigga. I know.
Get rich. I'ma get rich on you. That was like a hit, bro. Like
RJ had hits on that whole tape, nigga. But it did. Hold on.
This is my point.
Hold on, one at a time. RJ had hits enough to go mainstream. It did not because he did not have the machine. Greedo had the hits back then to go mainstream. He did not
Because he went to jail.
because he but
Because he went to jail.
hold on before he
Because he
went
went to fucking
no
jail.
before he went to
Greedo
jail.
is the biggest nigga. Yes,
Hold on.
you blame jail. Prison stops a lot of careers.
Hold on, before he went to jail, him and RJ was neck and neck. Matter of fact, they had the show at the observatory. I was there when they had the battle, nigga. They was the two hottest in the city at the time. Them niggas was 1 and 2, 2 and 1. Is this who you prefer? But nigga, they did not have the machine to go to that next level. The point is, other regions don't fuck with the West the way the West fucks with other regions. We can sit here and cry about, oh, we ain't got no artists with a new sound. I don't give a fuck, nigga. When you know the West Coast sound, nigga, low riders, palm trees, bad bitches, and good weed. They don't want to play it, nigga.
You know when I hear y'all talk like this, it sound like why black people accept everybody, but everybody don't accept black people. Like this is the type of shit that this is the type of shit I'm hearing from y'all right now. Like it does not matter. We can say all this, but West Coast does not have a sound right
You
now.
gotta take into account that all
We
Shout out to the East Coast that's in the chat.
We have a sound that we hold on, but don't know artists. You just sat here and said that the West Coast was trying to sound like Detroit.
But hold on,
The West Coast was trying to. Let me tell you, no, they don't matter. This is what I'm saying. The West Coast ain't just sticking to their own shit. Is what I'm saying.
Nobody has.
This is what I'm saying. Any New York rapper, when we hear niggas from Philly, I know a Philly fucking rapper.
No, you don't, because they doing drill right now. No, you don't. Name a new Philly artist right now. No, name a new Philly artist.
This is what I'm saying.
Name a new one. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about, because them niggas doing drill music, nigga.
This is not what I'm saying.
It ain't no more freeways.
Let me tell you,
He's rapping. He's fucking yapping.
Hey, look.
I can't name one nigga from Philly that released this year, nigga.
Voice down.
He's yapping.
Now look, when I hear a Philly rapper,
Name a Philly rapper that you hear.
This is what I'm saying. Though.
Name one.
Point.
If you can name one.
If I don't have to know the nigga. If I hear a nigga going viral on
name one.
Anything,
there's been several recent. Name one. The same thing Cub telling us to do, he can't do.
Because you want to prove points so bad. Like,
I'm proving your point against you.
I don't have. This is what I'm saying.
You just told us name 3 Cali artists. See, you can't.
I'm not saying. I'm not.
Go ahead, Cali.
Let me know, Cali. Let Cali talk. Look, what I'm saying is, if I hear a nigga from Philly rapping, I can hear a nigga right now. Just I don't have to hear it. Play a freestyle, and I hear the nigga. Oh, he sounds like a Philly nigga. Only thing, if I hear a nigga from New York, he sounds like a New York nigga.
What the fuck?
This is
that's what we said, nigga.
So no, because like she just said, Cali niggas is trying to rap like Detroit. Cali niggas is trying to rap like Chicago. They're the West Coast.
Okay,
oh my God!
Rap like Chicago doing drill, so we all take from each other. I personally don't.
Another point.
My point is, y'all mad about?
No,
we're mad about West Coast, about people shitting on the West Coast. We know this already. It's been that way since Pop set it off.
So what, nigga? That's why we speaking on it.
So the point is, what the fuck are you crying over spilled milk? We know what the fuck is going on.
It ain't crying over spilled milk.
Yes,
it's let it be known.
Nigga,
if you don't fuck with the West,
if they're not playing it, then let it be known, nigga.
No,
nigga,
no.
What you need to be getting on is these motherfucking West Coast people that's not playing West Coast.
I already got on them. You forgot?
No.
I already got on them. They was mad, nigga.
You go down south and not playing West Coast music. They let it be known. We don't fuck with y'all. Hey, why y'all not playing this? Niggas, they let you know we don't fuck with y'all. You go to New York, you're not hearing West Coast music. You go down south, if you're not hearing West Coast music, nigga, I don't fuck with you, nigga. I don't have to ask you why. I don't need to know why. It does not matter. You're not getting played. But when we do here, play more motherfuckers. Other people music.
That's the machine.
You guys are forgetting the key point of radio stations and predominantly radio stations.
So then none of this matters.
Bro,
if it's the
hold
machine,
on, let Cut talk.
If it's the machine,
he's trying to fucking explain this
it
shit.
Doesn't matter if it's the machine. Where are they from?
You got Ebro on the morning.
Where are they from?
You have iHeartRadio.
Where are they from?
Which New York? Which is the person that Drake, or which is the company that Drake is actually accusing for the pay to play scheme? So I'm just saying that when you're looking at how East Coast niggas are hating, there is a bias. The biggest radio stations are in New York. Ebro by 50 Cent, you can go on his own video talking about how Ebro stopped and doesn't play certain shit. He's talked about this multiple times. Multiple people have came up there. Joe Budden came up there and talked about how he worked certain things to get certain people into play. You fast forward to him working for Apple. It's the same exact thing. So there's a bias and there's something going on to stop West Coast artists at times.
Why would they not? Why would they not?
Hold on. What do you mean? Why would they not, nigga?
That's not fair.
Fuck fair. Life ain't fucking fair. That's talking about fair and shit. It don't matter, nigga. Life ain't fucking fair. West Coast need to be producing their own motherfucking music then, nigga. West Coast need to be pushing nothing but West Coast, nigga. All that other fair shit is bullshit. And no, nigga, it don't matter. It don't matter, nigga. New York,
it matters, nigga.
No, because right now, if I was a motherfucking radio personality, nigga, I'm gonna play my homies before I play anybody.
You don't have to pick what you play.
No,
you don't get to pick what you play.
Listen what the fuck I'm saying. If I own a radio motherfucking station, y'all said the machine. Nigga,
they don't own it. They work there, nigga. They have directors to tell them, do this, do this.
For it, right?
What are you talking about? This ain't their radio station.
No. Okay, so
if they're getting paid for it, right? If my job.
Hold on, let her talk.
Let me tell you how it works. I was a radio station intern. So there's things called A and B records. Those are the hottest records that are out right now. So those are usually records you see on TikTok, Instagram Reels, the main ones that are getting played. Those are the ones that are getting put on the radio. And they're on the radio because everyone wants to hear them. The reason that they're being played all the time is because advertising. That's how radio gets paid. So if they're not playing, if people are not tuning into the radio, hearing Glorilla right now, they're probably going to go onto their Apple Music and play something from their own playlist. So that's why they only play certain records, because they want the listeners' attention so they can get their.
Are they paying them to play them records?
If they do that, it's
are
called
they
payola.
paying them to play them records?
It's called payola, and
are they paying them to play them records?
Yes, the record companies pay them, to play records.
It's not really pay. It's more so what they'll do. They'll be like, okay, play our record, and our artists will perform at Summer Jam.
Right.
It's not technically
Payola.
paying. Here's 250,000. It's more so like
why do y'all think when the radio plays out here, the same songs is getting played? Why do y'all think
they're owned by the same system?
Well, no, I'm asking you a question. Why do you think
We're telling you why.
Because somebody's paying somebody to play this, right?
Right.
So that's my motherfucking point. It does not matter. Y'all say East Coast is whatever their opinions or whatever. If you're paying me to play this shit, if I'm the record, I own this shit, and this is my radio station, it's the biggest one.
You just missed the whole point.
No.
This had nothing to do with the radio. I'm speaking on the platforms, the ones with the voice. The podcasts.
Do they own them?
Are you not listening to a fucking word I'm saying? Y'all trying to argue points that's not what I'm talking about. So now, fuck the radio, because how many of us really listen to the radio? Everyone are listening to podcasts. The clips that's going viral, your favorite platform, that's where most people are getting their opinions from of what to think, what's hot and what's not. Oh shit, let me see what Joe Budden says is hot. Okay, that's what's hot. Let me see. You don't, nigga. The average fan, this is how they think. This is why they can't like Kendrick and Drake at the same time. The average fan is programmed to whatever the person they support says, that's all they think. And the biggest platforms, most of them are on the fucking East Coast, saying everything from the West is fucking whack. And everything from the Midwest on down that's connected over there is, well, damn, you know what? That shit is whack. So niggas that's from here that's trying to get a fair shake in the industry, they're not getting one. And they don't have no one with a voice speaking for them, which is what I'm doing right now.
You sit on here and talk about how trash the West Coast music is. Y'all sit on here and talk about it. What is y'all talking about?
Two things can be true at the same time.
Y'all sit here talking about trash music.
Two things can be.
And get mad about why they're not playing it. Niggas, that's fucking trash. What is we talking about? It don't make fucking sense, man. I don't care, nigga. I said
we're talking about Kendrick, though.
No,
the whole topic was Kendrick.
We can't talk about Kendrick is playing everywhere, nigga.
They're not playing Kendrick, bro.
That's the yard. Nigga, what are you talking about? It's hella videos.
Calm down, bro.
No, calm down, nigga.
Calm down, bro.
You trying to make so much of a
calm down, bro.
That you're making no point.
I'm making a point.
No, nigga, you sit here and talk about how trash the West Coast is. We did so many album reviews, so much shit about how trash the West Coast is. You sitting there mad about why.
Is Kendrick trash?
Kendrick is playing everywhere. Globally.
No, he's not. They're not playing this album globally.
Are you smoking? Are you smoking?
You don't pay attention to the platform. But you're not paying attention. But you're not paying attention. No, you're not, because you don't even know what I'm talking about. But you're not paying attention to what I'm talking about.
That damn near try to crip walk when not like this comes on.
So there you go.
Okay.
She's telling you right now.
They are listening.
This
to
nigga
Kendrick.
don't know what
She's
he's
telling
talking
you though.
about. Not like
She's
us.
telling you.
All your friends in Atlanta, when y'all riding to the club, popping in a Kendrick album and playing it. When y'all are just riding day to day.
Music like that anyway, though.
You can't. No,
You not even doing that. You not even doing that. He's not driving to the club and popping in a fucking Kendrick album and playing it. You're not doing it, nigga. What are you talking about? This nigga, no. It don't make no sense. Hey,
When I'm in the gym, I play the album. When I was just on the flight back from Hawaii, I played that like 4 times. I ran that shit back. I've been playing that shit back to back.
That's going crazy, but you're not playing damn in your car.
Oh, I'm
So crazy.
God and fear and pride religiously.
No, this thing act like I'm riding.
The self-projection is crazy.
No, this thing act like I'm riding a car with him. That's why.
I don't play it all the time. I got a big selection of music I play. However I'm feeling.
Shut the fuck. Joe, you know, motherfucker. I'm like, nigga, turn this shit off. Stop playing Joe Budden and shit, nigga.
Get the fuck out of here. Crazy, bro. The point is, if you're on the East Coast and you got a problem with the West, just say that. All that.
That's cool right there.
All that bouncing around and dancing around, let it be known, nigga, and it's gonna be up when it's up. Because y'all gotta come out here. Just don't forget that. When you over there saying whatever you saying, you want to come out here and fuck these bitches in Hollywood. You want to come out and get this good weed, go to these good beaches, sunset, all that PCH. Don't forget you gotta come out here. But just draw your line in the sand, though. That's all we saying, though. Only saying, because really, we ain't gotta go out there. Shout out to New York, though. Shout out to the whole East Coast. I'd have been out there. This is not about East versus West. We're not even about to make it that. It's lame niggas that's hating on niggas doing their shit. So I'm calling out the lame niggas. I'm not calling out the whole coast, because that shit was never a thing in the first place. It was all media propaganda. It still is. These is the certain bitch ass niggas who's sucking Drake dick and can't just call it down the middle. The nigga lost, nigga. It is what it is. Let that shit go. Cuz don't know you. He's not giving you an interview. He's not giving you a drop on his album. The nigga's not giving you a feature. You're not coming to his brunches. Nothing, cuz. Like, cuz don't know you exist. And you still stuck in the nigga dick. That's what's wrong with these niggas. On both sides.
So
Kendrick Glazers as well, cuz. Kendrick is not above being scrutinized, nigga. If we break the album down and say, you know, this is cool, I don't like this. Oh my God, you ain't no kid. No, nigga. Kendrick could do shit that's whack, nigga. I did not like the little voice shit. Like, I didn't like that, cuz. I turned it off, cuz. But some of the shit was hot, though.
So I'm gonna say this to the whole point that
fuck all that, nigga.
Look, because bro just think I'm going against everything he's saying.
I don't care if you did or you not, nigga.
No, this is look.
Hey, good looking to the new subscribers, cuz.
Get out the emotions. But I agree with you when it comes to the East Coast niggas be having problems with us. We know we talk about this all the fucking time. I agree with that, but to me, it's like beating on the dead horse. Sometimes it's like we fuck with us, and I gotta be that. We gonna be the West Coast. We gonna stand on what we stand on. They're not gonna. I'm not gonna say this ain't for everybody from the East Coast. This is just the niggas that got hate for us. A lot of them niggas ain't gonna stand on what they stand on. The same way the KKK gotta move and with fucking mask on and shit to cover up, to hide their hatred. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta move like that. Niggas don't move like us. Off the bat, where the voices. Them niggas ain't moving like that. So it's a different thing. It's like, I understand you're right. You got to speak up on it, but it's like beating a dead horse to me. These niggas is not gonna move and just openly show their hatred. I like that.
Man, I pistol with a dead horse. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
I understand that.
I don't give a fuck. In the afterlife, I'm shooting at the soul going up top, nigga. Fuck you mean? We from the West. That's how we rock.
Especially because, like you said, GMX is dropping. It's going crazy, and you have. Again, you're entitled to your own opinion, but you can see when it's hate and when it's like
it's yin and yang. We talk about all the time. You're not going to get one without the other. Niggas is going to fucking hate.
So what, nigga? Anything not spoken on is agreement. So we got 5 media platforms that's the biggest in the game saying, man, the West is whack, and nobody from the West speak. Then we agreeing. No, nigga, I'm speaking. I don't give a fuck if it's a dead horse. I don't give a fuck if we know. A lot of the fans don't know. You're only thinking from your level of perception or your understanding. These fans don't understand a lot of shit. If Maul get on there and say, man, this album whack, the niggas who follow Maul gonna believe it's whack. Blindly.
And if you say the same thing, the niggas that follow you gonna do the same shit.
No, nigga, because I call it down the middle.
Niggas gonna be like, nigga, I fuck with Viral. Viral say this going on, nigga. I'm rocking.
If you fuck with Viral, you know anything Viral saying 100 is down the middle.
I'm not saying that, but just because you say that, don't mean that that's what it is.
What do you mean, nigga? What are you talking about?
What I'm saying is, if you have a cult, if you have right now people that follow you and fuck with you for you, like, man, I love Viral, I fuck with his shit, his podcast, that's what he do. If Viral say I ain't fucking with Drake, I ain't fucking with Drake. Like, you might have people that move for you like that. It's no different from them type of niggas that's over there.
We're not on here saying, man, the East Coast whack. That shit trash. We ain't fucking with nothing they drop. We're not doing that, nigga. What are you talking about?
That's what makes the West Coast the best coast, nigga. Because we ain't trying to be like shit else, nigga.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
At least Nicole, what's going on? You got a new project dropping. Let's talk about this new project for a second. Let's switch gears a little bit. Because you dropping some West Coast shit, right?
West Coast bar.
Throw the beat,
Yeah, put on the beat.
West Coast bar. You ain't got to freestyle.
Look, well, what's going on with this new project, though? Let the people know.
So my new album, my debut album is called Shit to the West. So I actually dropped the project because I said this and I got credit for it. So thank you, Dad and my uncle. I said that I was disappointed. I was riding through LA and I did not hear any West Coast music on the radio. And I was like, what's going on? And it was just different from when I used to grow up and I would hear like West Coast artists and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm very unhappy with the lack of West Coast music being played. That's not coming out, yada, yada, yada. I didn't see even the people that I grew up off of, like, why they drop music like that. So I was like, I'm gonna make a West Coast album. So I worked on that for about a year and I dropped it this year in May. So it's called Shit to the West. Y'all can go stream that.
What's the lead single off of that?
I got a couple. So My lead single was Round of Applause. By the way, Round of Applause merch. Y'all go check that out.
Clap, clap, clap. Round of motherfucking applause.
And I dropped that. That had a good reception to it. And right now, my best song on there is called BLF. It's called Bad Little Foreign. I was not expecting that song to be as popular as it is, but people like that song. So yeah, y'all can check out my album. Oh, I have a sticker for you guys too.
Oh yeah, shoot that.
Yeah, here you go. It's really, really cute. There you go. Y'all go look at that. Oh yeah, it's Culture to the West.
Okay, so what can people look forward to with this album as far as changing the landscape of the West? Like bro was just screaming about we don't have nobody right now. That's that has the West Coast sound originally, like everybody on here has pointed out. Due to social media influence, whatever's hot, that's what everybody does. So every region effectively does not have their own sound. New York fell off a long fucking time ago. This is why Pop Smoke started blowing up, because he came and created his own sound. The West Coast fell off a long time ago. This is why Draco started to blow up, because he came and created his own sound. So right now, how does your sound define the West Coast and change the narrative?
So the way I curated my album was I went back to old albums, like I went back to old West Coast albums that I grew up off listening to, and I tried to implement those sounds in my album. So you're gonna hear like a lot of G funk, and one of my tracks is called The West, and I wanted it to specifically sound like Dr. Dre could have made it, because that's, I mean, for a long time, like that G funk sound was our sound. So I think the West Coast, yes, we don't have a specific sound, but I do think we have had sounds that have made us the West Coast sound. If that makes any sense. So like, I wanted to implement all those sounds on the project and show people like this is what West Coast sound used to be or still is. Like, and I personally think it still is. And I'm hearing that a lot now in the new projects that I'm hearing from the underground West Coast artists. Like I'm hearing the G Funk, and I'm hearing like who's another person? I'm hearing like the YG. Like I did a lot of we did the skits. Like I noticed a lot of West Coast artists, we use like skits in our projects, and so I put that in my project because I thought that was something to dedicate to my coast in my region. I'm like, I don't hear that from other coasts and regions doing that. Like I thought that was funny too, as characters for the project.
Okay, do we got any music videos out that people can stream? Because I've been seeing your videos, a lot of creativity, a lot of ass shaking, there's a lot of, fun little freaky type vibes. You feel me? Little booties matter. You feel me? She be shaking that little motherfucker.
Rock Buzz did have a video. We was a little ass shaking in there, but it wasn't too much. You know, I'm a bougie queen. I gotta keep it a little classy for y'all. But I dropped Act the Same. So I went to the Nipsey mural on 58th, and I also went to Venice Beach, and I just kept it really simple, really cutesy. Just basically telling people like I moved out, but it was only to advance my skills, and whenever I come back, like I still act the same. There's nothing different. Like I'm still a West Coast girl. And then I dropped a video for Bad Little Foreign as well, and that one was really fun. That video took some time to finally put out, but the reception of that video is like really good too. So y'all go check those out, please. Oh, I got a new single called T. That's not a West Coast song at all. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. That's my first sample, but I just dropped a video for that too, and it's very T.
You're trying to diversify your sound, right? So you can stay global.
Yeah, I wanna
So you can get global.
Okay, so if we're gonna like backtrack real quick. I feel like the West Coast artists don't make it out the West Coast because they don't like diversify their sound. Like it's fine to strictly be a West Coast sounding artist, but I feel like Kendrick is Kendrick because Kendrick never stuck to West Coast sound. Like he always benched, and that's why he is Kendrick, and that's why now he is like the spokesperson for us because he created a impact to where he could drop anything and people are gonna fuck with it. So when he was making All the Stars with SZA or just or Loyalty, stuff like that, like those were just mainstream pop songs that he was rapping on, right? But now that he has like a West Coast album, it's actually putting more spotlight on West Coast music. So now everyone that's dropping that's a West Coast artist, people are gonna tap into us because it's like, all right, well, Kendrick's on this West Coast sound. Like, let me see who else is on the West Coast sound. Like, who else, what other West Coast artists I could try and like. And I feel like in order for us to get to that mainstream level like he is, we need to diversify our sound and we also need to get out of California. Like, I feel like a lot of artists, they think that they're bigger than what they really are. And that's what hinders us a lot. Because just the other day, I kid you not, some guy with me and my homegirls from Atlanta who was in the car, we was at some Beverly Hills, whatever. He was like, yeah, I got 10,000 real followers. My homegirl in the back got 20,000, bro. What are you talking about? We do not give a shit. Like, you got to come better with that. Like, y'all are not bigger than what you are. That's why you have to go out and meet these other people and all these on the other coast, because those people are actually gatekeepers. Like, I don't know who's a gatekeeper over here. Like, I know gatekeepers in Atlanta and New York, but over here, I'm like, who do I have to go to meet somewhere to get on this platform? Like, we don't have that over here. It's just all underground, and so the underground is trying to like come up and make their own mainstream lane, but like, we don't got the money for that. I don't know what's going on with that. But I do feel like California artists need to get the fuck out of California if y'all want to get a better and bigger fan base outside of California. Like, no one's gonna willingly want to listen to West Coast music if it's not put in their face. So you have to put it in your face. Go to New York, get little stickers like this and chop a lace out of them and start, or get a billboard and put your album on the damn billboard for like $60. And that's all you gotta do. Let people know, like, y'all are here. Like, y'all stuff is hiding in the dark, and y'all not willing to get out there and spend y'all money and invest in yourselves for people to get to know who you are. Like, it's more than just like, oh, California, you got nice beaches and stuff. Like, tell us what the hood is like out here. Like, it's different types of women out here that are from California. It's not just bougie girls or ratchet bitches. Like, it's a lot of people out here that have a story that aren't telling it because they don't want to go outside of California. That's all I got.
What's the
What?
the bottom part?
So this is the QR code.
What's the QR code attached to?
My website.
Your website?
Yeah.
Okay, look, let's talk about California media outlets, because like bro was saying, before we speak on anybody else outside this month, excuse me, let me not curse first 2 minutes. Before we speak on anybody outside of our culture, let's hold our own culture accountable. That means let's hold our own backyard. So currently, the biggest music outlets on the coast, which don't play our own music, are not owned by any of us from the culture. They benefit off of the culture the most, but we don't own any of it. So let's start with Power 106, right? Because we go, damn, they don't play no rap, no nothing. What's going on over there? It sounds like a damn salsa radio station. They playing Caliente and all this other stuff. So MS, I don't know if I'm saying this right. MS Communications sold popular radio station Power 106 to the Morella Group for $82.75 million back in 2017. And if you don't know who the chairman is over there, Alex Morello, he's a Cuban billionaire who holds business interests in banking, real estate, media, restaurants, food, casinos, and professional sports. He's the owner of Morello Group, as well as Morello Media, which owns 5 radio stations and 2 television stations in Los Angeles. So to give you a pretty much outlook on who this guy is, I don't know if y'all can see this, but zoom in on that, let everybody see that. Does that look like somebody that's like us or from the culture or who's going to be tapped into what's going on? So this is the owner of Power 106, of the Morello Group, right? They own Power 106. So this is why you hear the music that you hear. He's a Cuban billionaire, which would explain why most of the radio station sounds like Cuban Latin music. They're not playing the culture. They're not playing us. So we need to seek out platforms that are owned by us, and we need to start doing business with each other if we want to get pushed the way that we say, because they're not going to do it. They're going to do what makes dollars and what makes sense, and that's not always the culture. That's not always what's real. That's not always what's organic. That's not always what's good for business. So you might have a smaller platform like us. We ain't billionaires. We on the way. That's the goal, but we ain't billionaires yet. But what I'm saying is we can cipher through each other. We can be propelling the up and coming talent, which will propel the platform, which will have somewhere for people not from here to go seek you out. But if you steady running behind the ones that's not playing y'all trying to get played, I mean, that pretty much cancels the culture itself out. Or you could go over there to the colonizer, who also has one of the biggest platforms, but it's the circus over there. You're going to be objectified. You're going to be humiliated. You're going to be met with a lot of LGBT play and all type of bullshit that has nothing to do with your music. And that's going to get you nowhere. So really, we got to hold ourselves accountable. And you really got to start going down these rabbit holes of who owns what culture they come from. And that would give you a lot of fucking answers. So when we like, damn, such and such is hot in my neighborhood. He's hot in my city. Do it look like he knows who the fuck is hot in your city? Or do we got a team like, look, this is what's going globally and nationally, play this. Because they're doing business with the ones at the top, the billionaires and the billionaires. And they saying this is going to get us more billions and millions. Play this 50,000 times. They don't give a fuck about who's hot in your neighborhood, bro. He is the machine. He owns the fucking the station. He is the machine. Hell yeah, you're part of the machine.
The machine is the one y'all say gets you to the level. Would he not know what to play and what not to play?
No, because they're only looking at the dollar bills. They have people that work down here who tell them, okay, this is it. Like he said, the Ebros, who's pushing play and pushing stop on certain talent to the point where 50 Cent had to come up there and go, nah, bro. It's not all of them people you blaming. It's you, nigga. Because you not pushing play.
You look at the payola situation, it's like they don't give a fuck who they play. If somebody's coming to me behind closed doors and saying we're sliding you guys 2% revenue or whatever it is, I don't give a fuck if y'all like him or not. He's getting played because my pockets is gonna get fatter. So I think that also comes into play, you know, when you look at people like him. And I'm sure if you break down and you go further into his team or his network, it looks even or just as white as that. You get what I'm saying? Or as that.
And I'm not even fully blaming him either, though. Hold on. Let me just make one disclaimer. I'm not even fully blaming him because I'm sure he don't even have no idea what's really going on. He got a team that works for him. You just seen how many businesses I said he owns, how many media outlets and media companies that he owns. I'm sure he has no idea. He's just looking at dollars and cents. He has goals to meet. Long as it's getting met, he's trusting his team. So a lot of the blame falls down the ladder on the Ebros, on these Rosenbergs and these DJ Envies and the ones that's getting the payolas at the station and not giving a fuck who they playing and not giving a fuck about the culture or the art. They just, oh shit, pay me, I'm gonna play it. Fuck it.
Could it be deeper than just good music? Yeah, I ain't never been in the car or heard a song so much that it was trash. And then when you got the car, you still heard that song in your head.
Of course, that's programming.
So that's what I'm saying. So you think like they really give a fuck about if it's really good or not? If it's catchy and they can just put their dollars into it and make you like the damn song.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, like as long as somebody's behind and greasing their pockets, they don't care what music they make, what they say to the kids, if it's good or not. It's gonna be popular.
So at that point, it's like I feel like if you ain't creating your own shit to where you feel like you playing organic shit, ain't nothing gonna change. The money talk bullshit gonna walk. If this billionaire able to offer these niggas a certain amount of dollars, they're not going to change up for you because you think music should be better or whatever the case it may be. If this nigga has more money, I'll pay you. This nigga is going to keep pushing the way he's pushing.
Well, this is why I just said we need to support and build our own platforms because we're the culture. We're the ones making the art. They're just distributing it. They're seeing the talent that you already spent your whole life to put in, and then they add dollars and cents to it. That's the only thing our culture is missing is the dollars and cents. We got all the talent. The problem is we don't have no say-so in our own culture that we fucking created. And because we lack the business mind and the business sense of it. We just think, oh, this is the best shit in the world. It's supposed to be hot. No, nigga, it's a lot of business that got to go through before you're going to ever reach the people. before you're ever going to reach a not like us. We just thinking from a fan aspect. This is hot. It's going. We don't see how many channels this shit's going through behind the scenes to even reach that. But we don't have no hands in none of these channels.
I'm gonna say one thing. Like I agree with you saying. We just need to bet on black. Like we show time and time again how much we can diversify or how much our influence is, but we never bet on black. The moment a motherfucking if it's a black and I'm gonna say Caucasian walk in the room, they're gonna automatically assume that the Caucasian can open more doors than that African can. So I just think we need to keep it to what you're saying and bet on black in the long term. These white people are thinking way further ahead, even though they know we so quick for instant gratification to jump on that dollar. This is why I can give you $1 million, but I'm gonna make $1 billion off your ass. Like, and you happy with the crumbs. And it's like when you compare certain things. Like, it's like if you ever told somebody about a deal, like, hey, you can make $1 million, people gonna jump on it, and then but they never question how much money you gonna make off of it. You know what I'm saying? Where if I told you I'm gonna make $1 billion, you'd be like, nah, hold on. You making $1 billion, I'm making $1 million. Let me renegotiate. But you so quick to take them crumbs that you gonna jump on that and feel like that's life changing.
But see, that's business, and also to that point, we also got to understand you're not gonna get as much as the motherfucker that's putting up the bread. You're not supposed. Hold on, no, I'm not. This ain't got nothing to do with what you're saying. This is a problem with the culture as well, because they think, oh, I'm making this, I'm doing this, I'm supposed to get as much or more because it's my product. Nigga, I'm the one taking the risk. If I put the millions up and you fail, you just go back to what you was doing anyway. I'm out of millions now. I got to figure it out. So a lot of y'all be fucking the culture over because you're pocket watching. And negotiate what you feel you're worth, regardless. Don't worry about what the fuck I got going on. If I'm gonna put up 10 million or whatever, and you like, well, shit, I need 9.5. Because nah, bro, that's not how business works, my nigga. So we have to get more business minded as a culture. It's bigger than just the music. It's the music business. It's the entertainment business. That's what we gotta get.
My point was never to.
That wasn't even about your point.
I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying this. My point was never about the pocket watch. I'm just saying that people are not aware enough of even knowing they worth to that extent. So it's like if you catch it, you catch it. So my point is, you might be worth more than that million, but you would settle for the million because of the position that you in. So not necessarily saying like, yes, you could have been making that billion on your own, but you chose to take a certain route about getting that money. So like you say, go back to knowing your worth, and it goes back to even
What'd you say?
Something just happened. I guess I don't know how true this is, but it says the NFL reportedly reached out to Lil Wayne to replace Kendrick Lamar amid Drake lawsuit.
Never.
That's not true.
Hold on. What's the source on that? No, nigga, that's some Drake shit. Nigga, keep the 6 solid. If ESPN ain't reported on that shit,
don't Jay got to have control of that anyway?
Hell no. He's a part of that team, but nigga, the NFL ultimately they gonna say whatever. Nah, see, you got to get the right source on that one.
See, they trying to push that. That's part of the machine.
But I believe that's a part of the lawsuit as well. Is he's trying to get that pulled, because if he performs that song, it's over, bro. Performs a diss song at the Super Bowl,
he gonna perform, but he gonna
it's over, bro.
It's over, bro. The shit he just dropped, he gonna perform all that shit.
No, all that's a hit. All of them is hit.
But
wow, yeah. So how you feel about the whole radio station situation with LA? And because if we don't take control of the narrative ourselves, we're gonna be running on the same hamster wheel forever.
Yeah, I do. I just think that we need more control over a lot of, especially the hip hop stations. Like they can keep the pop stations. Like at least just let the Black culture have the hip hop stations, so we can start gatekeeping hip hop again, and we can get back to real hip hop music and not the mediocre bullshit that we just keep pushing because we just want motherfuckers to get ads or something. Like I just feel like, cause shout out to Big Boy, but like I was kind of disappointed in his radio station for a cool minute, because I was like, why I keep hearing like people from New York and nobody from out here? Like, does he not know nobody out here? Like, I'm confused. Like, because I swear all these people that I grew up off of should actually be big out here by now. Like they should have more money, more PR. Like I swear these niggas got money out here, but they're not getting played. So what is the problem? And I understand like the program directors are the ones that put in the records, but I don't get how the music isn't getting to them. Like I think the reason why Atlanta music gets pushed is because the program directors actually mess with those artists. Like they actually like go out to their events. Like I was in those rooms, bro, and it's crazy to me how it's not the same thing out here, and they're hip hop stations. I'm like, okay, so now we not even supporting our own people. What it just honestly makes me mad because I'm just like I don't get how we gonna switch this program up. Either we can own it but no one got money like that.
It's individualism. Individualism kills us off every time. I mean, we don't own hip hop to begin with right now, so it's like we can't.
We sold it.
Yeah, we can't really have a stake in it, and it became such a big monster and so mainstream. It's like what they're really trying to do is replace it with bots that's gonna do everything they want to do. Like, you know what I mean? Industry plants is gonna do everything they want them to do and push the culture, push whatever narrative they want them to push. But for our culture, there's got to be a civil war type shit in this media shit. We're gonna have to take certain niggas out that's sitting up there just trying to reach their pockets. That's what's gonna really come down to. Because a lot of niggas at the radio stations, they sitting up there and they collecting their tenure. That's all they doing. Whatever the rules are, they look the other way. Whatever they do, they do. For us to like get further, we gotta start doing an audit. We gotta look at some of them niggas because that's, believe it or not, some of them niggas have super duper way. You know what I mean? You probably be surprised. Some people super West Coast probably got a hand in the demise of us when it comes to radio and media. So we just gotta do an audit really at this point in time. And I think Kendrick is kind of to a certain degree starting that.
Watch the party die.
In a way, yeah.
Build and destroy. Now I said it a long time ago. You gotta destroy it and rebuild this shit back up. And that's why it's important because it starts with the thought. The thought starts with the thought provokes the voice, and the voice provokes the action. So if we don't have the voices out there trying to program people to take action, we can just sit back and cry forever. But that's going to get us nowhere. So the platforms have to speak, and then the people have to back the platforms, and then we have to put action in motion in getting a stake in some of this shit. Because if y'all just gonna sit back and say, "Oh man, they own everything, it's over with. We sold out a long time ago." Well, nigga, quit crying about the whole shit. Quit crying about the streams fucking you niggas over. Quit crying about the contracts fucking you niggas over. If you niggas don't want to fight for nothing or try to own nothing or try to get a piece of the shit that we built, then quit crying. I don't want to hear about nothing because I'm starting to see a trend in that is you niggas is greasing your pockets, crying about the shit, pretending like you want to start a revolution. And getting everybody to support you and order your Patreons and all that, knowing goddamn well you're not ever gonna push nothing because, like bro said, you're up there taking that white envelope and turning the other cheek, nigga. So y'all gotta wake y'all game up. But shout out to my girl right here. Y'all go stream her music. Y'all go follow up, share, like, subscribe to the channel. Go subscribe to her channel. Go subscribe to her music. Go stream her music. Run her up. West Coast, we got another one. You feel me? Show support, man. It start at home.
I'm not gonna turn my back on y'all. I promise.
Niggas don't like the West Coast. Let it be known. What Kendrick say, I'm fine with it. I'll push a line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We could be on a 3-hour time difference. Let us know what the fuck is going on, man. But shout out everybody. East Coast, West Coast, down south, Midwest. We fuck with everybody, man. We taking this shit global, man. Share, like, subscribe to the channel. The Viral Way. We out of here. Bang. Damn, I always forget which one it is. Yeah.